Yo, tis I, the one and only, everyone's favorite boy wife, at chapter 13. And I know it has been 20 days since I streamed last. My apologies. But also, I've had a lot going on. I have been a busy, busy kitty. And I got so many fucking announcements to make. Like, listen. There is one I'm not going to make in this stream. I'm going to wait till Femboy Friday for that. And yes, I'm starting back up with Femboy Friday. I know it's been like this past Friday. Okay, hold up. I streamed my after party on May 9th after my performance. And then I realized, damn, I have to be awake in 2 hours. So that was a bad decision. Look at me, the king of bad decisions. I mean, that's why I look like this, right? Yeah, I kind of like shaved the side of my hair, but not really shaved it. I kind of just like cut it really. I don't fucking know. I fucked my shit up. I'll say it like that. I look like I got into a fight with a wood chipper and it won. I get that. But also, this is the year of trying new things and getting out of my comfort zone, especially appearance-wise, which is why I look a lot different this current year than I usually did before. Anyway, that is a whole other thing. I streamed my after party on May 9th, realized I should not have done that, and then that Friday, I was just too fucking exhausted. I could not function. I just stayed in bed all day. I didn't do anything. I stayed in bed, and then I had to get up and work Saturday morning, and then I had to work Sunday as well because it was Mother's Day, and I had to cover for someone. It was a whole thing. So that whole weekend was out. Then by the time it was performance time on Monday, I definitely wasn't going to do no fucking after party again because I'm like, if I gotta be up, I don't get home. Alright, so it ends at 4 a.m. I don't get home until 5:30. If I do a fucking after party, it's gonna be 7:30. And I have to be up and out of the house by 8:30. So yeah, I mean, granted, when I do stream an after party, I get an Uber home, so I am home by 4:30 instead of fucking 5:30. And I get started immediately and I'm done by 6:30, so that hence why I said I only had 2 hours to sleep and or rest. So I wasn't going to do that again. And then the following Friday, I went to ASIN. I cosplayed as Stolfo. And if you want to see the pics and vids, then you can check out my Instagram. It is @chap13, as it is @chap13 on fucking everything. Except like one site that told me I couldn't have that. And I'm like, bitch, why? Why? Does it make you fucking uncomfortable because of your fucking colonization? Or your fucking internment? Is that why I can't have that? It's my fucking shit. I hate that. I hate when a certain majority demographic tells me I cannot have the name that I have. I'm like, why? Why does it make you uncomfortable? You know you can say it, right? The only reason you can't say it is because it makes you fucking uncomfortable. Why is that? Because of your own fucking shit. I'm very passionate about that, as you can see. But anyway, I went to ASIN, cosplay as Stolfo, saw Catty Pamu live. I've followed her since I followed Catty Pamu before Pom 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 came out. Okay, so that is how long I've been following this girl. Like, I was a fan of her in the Harajuku fashion magazines when she was just doing like the dressing up and getting her picture taken and like whatever, you know, on the streets of Harajuku. Like, I liked her before she even started music. So for me to finally get to see her perform live, it's like fucking yes. And she got so much fucking energy. I'm like, that is what we are here for. Japanese got endless energy, like all the time. Like, I mean, hello, look at me. I also don't know if it's the Japanese or I also don't know if it's because I'm Japanese or because I'm highly caffeinated that I have so much fucking energy all the time, but you know, that's a whole different thing. And then on Saturday I went back, but it wasn't as much fun because I was alone and it was just like, meh, whatever. So I started trying to get home at midnight, but I didn't get home till 3 a.m. because the train was being shitty as usual when I take that line. Like, I cannot take the blue line at all. That thing fucking hates me. Every time I try to take the blue line, it is either delayed, and I'm talking delayed like an hour, or there's some area that's down and I have to take a fucking shuttle, or it's like just some weird shit happening. Anyway, that was my weekend that weekend. And then this past Friday, I had every intention of streaming. I was gonna stream for like 4 hours to make up for all the times that I didn't get to stream. But then my friend invited me to this AAPI Heritage Month Asian Artivism, and I went to that. It was super awesome. I got to see Aya Ito perform, and if you're not familiar with who she is a half black, half Japanese, Tokyo born singer, and like, she's fucking amazing. Like, this girl's gonna be huge, and I know it, and I got the privilege of getting to see her before like she gets super big and I won't be able to anymore. You know what I mean? So I made a lot of connections, but it was super fun. And then I was gonna go home and stream after, but I was invited to the after party, so I went out with them. Didn't get home till 3 a.m. again. Just went to bed because I had to go to work the next morning earlier than usual. Usually I go to work at 10 a.m., but I had to be at work at 9 a.m. because of fucking Memorial Day weekend. But it's fine because I love my job, so I don't mind going in, you know? And yesterday I went back because I was helping. What the fuck was that? Anyway, I am entirely sober right now. I am 100% sober. Yes, I'm wearing this shit, and I'm 100% fucking sober right now. So don't anybody come at me and say that I'm already drunk, because I am not. I just have a lot of energy. Anyway, I worked yesterday as well to help them out because of this crazy busy weekend. But today, I just walked around. Like, I just enjoyed the nice weather. I walked around. I was originally going to go to the beach, but then I'm like, I can go to the beach tomorrow after work. I can go to the beach Wednesday after work. I can go to the beach Thursday after work. Why would I go today when I'm not in that area? Like, it made no sense. So, and considering I have to head in that direction for my performance tonight, it just made zero sense to go and then come back and then go again. It just made zero sense to me. So I'm like, nah, I can do that tomorrow after work because I get done at work at 4 p.m. So I still have like a good 3 hours what I can do, you know, enjoy the sunshine or whatever, you know, child of the night, creeping out into the daylight. It's weird. But also I'm trying not to look like a fucking zombie anymore, so we'll see how that goes. Because I get like low vitamin D levels, and then I can't figure out if it's my fucking bipolar putting me in a depressive episode, or it's literally that I'm just nutrient deficient in vitamin D, and that's why I feel depressed. You know, it's whatever. So, brings us to now. If you follow my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, any of that shit, you will have seen me posting about Backwoods and Bonfires and Coast to Coast Live, because I am in both of those talent showcases. I will be performing at Backwoods and Bonfires, not the actual event, but the talent showcase part. So, for a chance to perform as the opening act for other artists. So, this Saturday coming up, June 3rd, I will be performing in Chicago live, Backwoods and Bonfires, for the chance to win a lot of big shit. Like, I have a chance to win not only money, but the opportunity to open for like bigger names in music, which is like my goal. That's how all of this shit works. Like, it's all about networking. The music industry is all about networking. So right now I'm making a lot of the right connections, and I feel so fortunate to be in the place that I am and to be in the city. I'm grateful to have these opportunities because if I wasn't here, I wouldn't be able to do any of this. So I'm endlessly happy for that. And also, on June 12th, I am performing at Coast to Coast Live. It is the largest talent showcase there is for like anything. You know what I mean? For like any type of music act. So once again, I get a lot of opportunities to do a lot of big things. So I only get to perform one song, and I've already decided I'm performing Duality. Because I had three. I was like, should I do Duality, should I do Pond, or should I do Dying to Be Alive? So here's my mindset behind each of those, why I chose those. First off, I'm not going to do a Japanese song. Because there ain't no fucking Japanese people. And there ain't no fucking Japanese speakers if there are Japanese people. So that would be redundant and ridiculous to do that. My next thing is like, I want to do something that is, it's got like upbeat and got a good vibe to it. I don't want to do anything that's like down. Like Quarter Life Crisis is fun and all, but also it's too edgy, too rockish. You know, it's not what gets people up and moving. It's not what gets a crowd cheering. It's not that type of song. So Dying to Be Alive, the reason that was one of my choices is because I performed that in a competition before, made it to the finals with it. I entered it in a songwriting contest, and I made it to the semi-finals with it. And it's up for creation on Reverb Nation. Additionally, it has very positive feedback overall, but also it's safe. Like Dying to Be Alive is what I perform for an audience of folks that includes people under 18. So it's very safe. And from what I've learned in watching music competition shows for 15 fucking years is that you never play it safe. You never play it safe. So my next step would be Pond. I consider Pond because I know it inside and out. It is a clap back to all the fucking haters. It is catchy. It is hip hop. It is, you know, it's just enough tiny bit of explicitness that it's, you know, did he really say that type of thing? But yet it's still in between the two. Like, it's the safe song, it's the controversial safe song. So what I mean by that is, out of my entire discography, Pond is the one where you can tweak it a little bit and make it safer or make it edgier. Not edgy, edgy. So it just depends on who I'm performing it in front of. Like, I have entirely taken Pond and made it completely clean. Nothing explicit in it at all. But then I've also done the full version many times at the club where I perform now. So Pond can kind of go either way. And that's also why I was like, I feel like I'm still playing it safe if I do Pond. Which brings me to Duality. The club where I perform right now, I was told that because I performed Duality my first night that I performed. It was my debut. Like, I did Duality and Rule 34 because I wanted to enter with a bang, you know what I mean? And I have since done Duality twice more and Rule 34 once more. And each time I perform Duality, I get stronger with it. And I get super good feedback. Like, everybody likes that song. So I'm just like, you know what? Shogunai. Fuck it. I'm doing Duality. So I will be performing Duality at Backwoods Bonfires and also at Coast to Coast Live. And for Coast to Coast Live, I actually, this is the fucking shit I bought to wear to it. But I'm like, I want to wear it now, so June 12th is a while away. And it won't be the same crowd tonight that I have there, so it doesn't matter. I also won't take a bunch of pics tonight because I want to make sure I take all my pics the day of my Coast to Coast Live performance, because that's a bigger deal. I mean, I love my performance tonight, but like I take all my Monday performances super seriously. Like I do even a fucking dress rehearsal, and that's kind of what this stream's gonna end up being, because I usually get ready and do my dress rehearsal around 9 p.m. and then I head there around 10. Maybe meet up with my friends for an hour beforehand and then walk to the club where I'm going to perform. Tonight I am streaming my rehearsal, and then when I get done with the stream, I'll head there. And I'll probably still have time maybe to meet up with my friends if I feel up to it, because I'm doing 2 songs that I feel really confident about tonight, so I don't feel like I have to like practice a super lot, because I've already practiced a lot, if that makes sense. But yeah, once again, I am performing at Backwoods Bonfires on Saturday, June 3rd here in Chicago, and then I am performing at Coast to Coast Live, Chicago edition, on June 12th in Joliet. So I have 40 free tickets to give away to that. Hit me up if you want one. I don't really care. So yeah, 40 free tickets for Coast to Coast Live. Even if you don't want to see me, if there's anyone you want to see, if you just want to go, you just are curious, whatever, I got 40 tickets to give away. Actually, I have 39 tickets to give away. Actually, 38 tickets to give away. I'm terrible at counting. I have 38 tickets to give away because I already gave 2 away. Okay, so now that the announcements are out of the way, I should have like titled this shit that. Why? Oh, I'm doing Femboy Friday, so I will title my stream accordingly on Friday, because the performance is on. The first of 3 performances that I'm doing this Pride Month is on this Saturday. Then the following one is on Monday, and then the one after that is a surprise for now. I've not announced it officially anywhere yet. I've told my friends, but I've not told the general public yet, because I am so fucking excited and I am so beyond thankful for this amazing opportunity that's why I haven't even announced it yet. I'm waiting until the 1st of June to announce it, because like a whole Pride Month thing, I don't know. I got this thing in my head, and that's why I'm waiting to announce it. So that's just how it's gonna be. But when I do, I'm gonna announce it everywhere all at the same time. And it's super fucking exciting. Like, it's the most exciting thing. It's happening, guys. Like, I have worked so long. Like, when they say good things come to those who wait, I'm like, but also, how long am I gonna have to wait? Because it's been over a decade. But let's go. It is happening now. This is the year. Like, last year was the first step, because I was like, these double-digit years, like 2011 was fucking amazing for me. 2022 was fucking amazing for me. And now this year, I don't know. I'm getting opportunities that I never could have imagined. Last year at this time, I was awaiting something that I needed desperately. And I performed last year in the finale for a competition, and I performed Pond, and I did it as pretty much a giant fuck you to all the fucking haters and the bullies and everyone I dealt with in that shitty ass place. And now this year, on the same fucking day, mirrored 1 year later, I'm gonna be performing on a real stage in the real place. So I can't announce it yet. I almost gave it away just there because I got so pumped. But I'm holding out until the 1st to announce it. However, this is gonna be the shit, man. Like, this is the moment. This is my fucking moment, and it is beginning, and it is happening. And this is history in the making, guys. Like, just to be a queer Asian artist and to not be what is expected as a queer person, as an Asian person, as a queer Asian person, like, I'm totally not what you expect, ever. Like, I've even had people say to me, like, you are a pleasant surprise. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I just did not imagine that someone so electric would walk into this room right now. I'm like, how do I even thank you for that kind of compliment? Like, how? I am not worthy of those kind words, but I appreciate it. All I ever do is be myself. That's it. Which is why when people don't like me, I'm like, I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm not going to change who I am to make you comfortable. And also, that's kind of like why I never fucking made it in acting or traditional entertainment. But see, music is the one place where you can express yourself and be who you truly are. And especially with Visual K. Like, Visual K cultivates individuality and uniqueness. I'm eccentric, I know that. My genre is not for everybody. It's not for most. It's not for the faint of heart. It's Visual K porn rap. What more can I say? And that is what I have labeled it, and that is my genre. And when I make it big, when I trip over that threshold into that music industry, that is what I'm gonna fucking call it. They interview me, I'm gonna say it's Visual K porn rap. That's what it fucking is. Yeah, but Desolation was written when I was fucking 12. And Desolation's Visual K. So just because I call my overall genre Visual K porn rap doesn't mean everything falls under that exact category. It can be just fucking Visual K. It can be just rap. It can be just porn. Just kidding. Please don't fucking flag this video. Please do not ban me. Because I am a good kitten most of the time. I got one viewer in here, so welcome to the madness. Oh, another announcement. I met with a production studio, like an actual professional production studio, and I'm going to be working with them before my not this week, not next week, but after my performance at Coast to Coast Live, I'm going to have a session with them to, like, kind of finesse my backing tracks and the songs that I'm doing for the big performance at the end of June. So I'm going to be doing that, and, like, I played my stuff for them and they loved it, and I felt super, you know what I mean, like, for professionals to actually appreciate the style that I do. And they've seen, like, all different genres, they've heard all different genres, they've seen all different artists, and they felt what I was trying to convey. Like, they felt the message, they felt the sound, and that means the world to me, because that's why I do it. Like, and they also, like, said it's got a 90s feel to it, and I'm like, that's awesome. I love that, because I love invoking that feeling of nostalgia, because I'm heavily inspired by music in the 90s and the early 2000s. So, like, especially J-pop and Visual K. Like, Visual K, late 90s Visual K was the best, and that inspired me. Like, early Darren Gray, the Gauze album, super inspiration. and also like Puffy Ami Yumi, 90s TM Revolution. That is all my inspiration for the Japanese side of the genre. Whereas then most of my hip hop influences come from Todrick Hall and Lil Nas X. And of course, out of Japanese rappers, I love DJ Ozma. Even though he kind of quit doing anything after, I think, 2008. But his music, like, I danced to one of his songs at Charlie's one Monday night, and everyone was like, I love that song. Like, where did that come from? And I'm like, 2006, Japanese rap. It's like, it's a very niche genre that people don't know existed. Existed because it's not really a thing anymore because fucking K-pop took over everything. Anyway, Japanese hip hop was a thing for a while, like in the mid 2000s, and it was great. It wasn't this fake shit like K-pop does. Like K-pop copies so many fucking people. K-pop literally just steals off of black culture, like for every fucking thing, and it makes me so angry because they give no credit, and it's not appreciation, it's fucking appropriation, and it's not developing a style that's influenced by something else. It's literally copying it and acting like you did it first. Like, what the fuck? Was Japanese hip hop was always like very uniquely Japanese, if you know what I mean. Like, it was DJ Ozma was uniquely Japanese, but he was inspired by hip hop culture. So, and he always like cited like his influences and everything, and that's why I'm like, Ozma did it right. Like, he did it fucking right. Most of these other fucking Asian hip-hop artists are just... I ain't gonna go there. I ain't even gonna go there. That's not what this is about. All I know is I hope to change a lot of people's opinions on Asian rappers in general. And I also hope to introduce Asian America to Visual K, because I feel it's something that needs to happen. Because it's a wonderful genre, and it's nothing more inclusive than Visual K. Okay, now I have this beverage here that I mixed up the other night, but then I left it sit out overnight. It smells fine, but I'm kind of terrified to drink it. But I also don't want to throw it out. So we shall see, we shall see. Am I gonna die? I might actually die from this. No, I shouldn't die, but I could puke. That wouldn't be a cute look. Why am I terrified of this? We all know I've had much more questionable things in my mouth. It tastes the same. Like, what was that face? It's because I brushed my teeth. So you know how it's got orange juice in it, and you know how orange juice is, like, after you've brushed your teeth. So that's what it hit me first. I'm like, but then I'm like, nah, it tastes the same. Anyway, next thing. Now that I got all the announcements out of the way, I am supposed to... What am I supposed to be doing? Oh, rehearsal. That's right. So I'm doing Pond and Break Me, I'll Break You. Pond first. What the heck is that? Okay, Pond first because I'm playing. Last week, I signed up to do Quarter Life Crisis and Pond, but there was so many acts that I only got to do Quarter Life Crisis. So usually what I do when that happens is I push the second song to the... Hey! Hey there, thank you so much. Arigatou gozaimashita. Happy Asian Pacific Islander Heritage Month to you too. Thank you for checking out my stream. I really appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Yes, absolutely. I love that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And thank you for stopping by. My channel is just mostly chatting, talking. I do a little music editing, little production. I mess around in Acid Studio a lot. Yeah, do a little mixing, mastering, whatever. It's mostly music stuff. I sometimes play games, mostly just the Secret World, because that's my favorite video game. But it also likes to crash my system, so I don't do it that often while I'm on stream. So I don't want to have to start over again. I don't like my thing being choppy, because it's like, no one wants to watch a choppy stream, you know? Or maybe you do. Who knows? But thank you so much for stopping by, and I really appreciate it. And yeah, I hope you're having a good evening. So my goal is to practice for my performance tonight. But we will see how that goes. So a lot of times I have the best intentions to do something and then I get distracted. Like, where's my... Oh, there it is. I'm like, where did it go? Also, before I do this, I kind of want to play the vocal track for Femboy World. So on June 13th, I will be releasing a song titled Femboy World in honor of Pride Month, and that's what it is. It's like sort of a down-tempo hip-hop track. I wrote it it took me a long time to write this one, honestly. I started it in October and I didn't finish writing it until I think March. Yeah, March. Does this ever happen? Like, when I have earphones in too long, my ears get itchy. Is that a me thing, or does that happen to everyone? I never know. But let's see, where is that vocal track? Also, let's see. Is this it? This should be it. This should be it. Okay, this is it. I don't know how loud to play it. I don't want it to be that loud, because that is too flippin' loud. But I also don't want to turn it down too much, because there's nothing done to this yet. It's just a raw vocal track. Just for me to get a feel of the song, that's what I do. I do like freestyle type shit to get a feel of the song before I actually start mixing and mastering it. I know that's probably kind of weird, but that's just how I've been doing it for years, and I kind of don't want to change my method, because why would I do that? Why change what works, you know? So this is Femboy World, and I'm not gonna lie, I was very drunk when I recorded this. But also, the idea of this song is from a perspective of being out and at the club and being kind of drunk. So it all worked out, and I like the way it sounds, so I'm really proud of it. I think this is the only song that I've ever not been sober recording. Maybe Duality. Maybe I was a little bit, or was I high when I did Duality? Something. But that's it. Like, usually I'm totally, 100% sober when I record my music, because I take it very seriously. But for this one, I just felt like it went with I feel it goes with the lyrics and just the way I wanted it to sound. I wanted it to sound very organic instead of over-processed. Like, I know some of my songs sound over-processed, But that's also on purpose. Like, Locked in the Closet is supposed to sound that way. And Bound by Society is also supposed to sound that way. It's supposed to sound very industrialized, very distorted, all that stuff. So this Femboy World, it is more on the raw side, similar to how Lifeless sounds. So take the way my voice sounds in Lifeless and add half a bottle of rum. So yeah, that is Femboy World. I'll probably play it again if I get more viewers in here. But that's what it is, and it is definitely different than anything else that I've done. I say that about everything. I feel like I've said that about a lot of shit, but it's true though. It's like, man, what else have I worked on that I haven't played live yet? That I haven't played on here, I mean. Not live as in. So here's Pond version 2. I kind of changed the lyrics to Pond a little bit. My face is itchy. So black, yeah, nothing on the sheet. Pick it all day, even when I'm on break. Don't even gotta try, I still look great. Say my hair color fake, it don't die. Say my eye color change, what about it? Say I'm trying to be like, but get off it, or get on it. Hair color fake, it don't die. Say my eye color change, what about it? Say I'm trying to be like, but get off it, or get on it. Tight leather pants on, even though it's hot. Rocking chains and straps, yeah, my clothes they weigh a lot. Make room for my freaky self, I earn my seat. Not a loser now, shoes higher than the dreams. I make noise when I walk, but I got it unlocked. Hear a laptop, but I know what they want. Hair color fake, but don't doubt it. Say my eye color change, what about it? Say I'm trying to be like Duke, come off it, or come on it. Say my hair color fake, dude, don't doubt it. Say my eye color change, what about it? Say I'm trying to be like Duke Moffat. Or come on it. And yes, that is exactly the innuendo I was going for. Just saying. Girly boy tick on the internet. I own them all. Kawaii Asian boy will break the internet. Dude, upon them all. Don't question it, I got my skills. I stop taking but this ain't no drill. Build me up, I'll shut you down. 10 years strong, I got my crown. Your favorite trollers from the bottom. Living for the lows, I ain't your bottom. You call it fake, but don't doubt it. Then my eye color change, what about it? Say I'm trying to be like, bitch, get off it. Or get on it. Say I'll never get there, bitch, don't doubt it. Say my style too, out there, what about it? I'm just living my truth, so get off it. Or get on it. Hair color fake, dude, don't doubt it. Say my eye color change, what about it? Say I'm trying to be like Duke Moffat. Or come on it. I'll never get there, bitch, don't doubt it. Say my style too, out there, what about it? I'm just living my truth, so come off it. Or come on it. And yeah, that's exactly. A lot of people, when they hear that, they're like, wait, is that, do you mean, yeah. Because you know how people get the biggest hate boner for certain people? That's what I feel like. They just got a fucking hate boner for me. I'm like, dude, no. Okay, so, life song. Is it? Life song. I also redid Life Song. I remember, because I have another album. So I'm working on my 4th album, Demon of Shinjuku. But at the same time, I'm working on a compilation album, Decade in Review. Which I've been working on for 3 fucking years right now. But, you know, I had to finish Existential Decay. And then a lot of things happened. But I am going to get them both. I move around a lot. And I apologize for that. So if that makes you uncomfortable, I'm sorry. But what's I gonna say? What am I ever saying? Do I ever say anything that is coherent? I don't even know, because no one, I feel like half the people in my life would lie and say I sound like shit no matter what, and then the other half would be like, no, you're amazing, you're perfectly normal. I don't feel like I get like an objective opinion on my conversation skills, so it's whatever. Ow! You know how when your skin, like you're wearing shorts and your skin sticks to like something? That's what just happened and that hurt. So I got fucking booty shorts on right now and like, okay. That was a whole moment for a second there. Anywho, we wrote Life Song, we recorded it, we mixed it, we mastered it. And it's a whole lot better than it was. And I'm gonna play that now. I'm also probably going to stand up, so you're probably going to see my entire outfit, but I need to go get something. Kinda. It's one of those things. I don't want to get up and get something, but I need to. Just a normal Monday night for me. I can be a dick if I want to. I was gone because I'm hungry, and you sit there, bitch, about my ways, and I haven't left my house in 10 damn days. Hey, this is my life song, and life sucks, and that's life, and you used to have one, and tell me I need to get one. They say it ain't fair, and I say, I don't care. Now wait, I'd like to change, and now up on the stage, I'll tell you that. Okay. Badass motherfucker, honey. Gang, cause I'm on it. Too tired to bother, it's bother you again, cause I'm just your favorite person in the whole damn world. Hey, This is my life song and life sucks and that's life and you used to have one. Tell me I need to get one. They say it ain't fair and I say don't care, I don't care. Yay! Yeah. Boys, think I wanna visit ya? Think I wanna see your face? Hell no. This is my life song and life sucks and that's life and you used to have one and tell me I need to get one. They say it ain't fair and I say it's my life song and life sucks. Hey, welcome. You came in at the best time too, because it was like really energetic. Welcome. Thank you for being here. This stream is literally supposed to be like a dress rehearsal for my performance tonight, but instead I'm kind of just playing the songs that I did like self-covers of, like that I changed the lyrics or remixed, remastered, whatever. So like that was the new version of Life Song, because I've been talking forever that like some of my lyrics from the past, I just wanted to change it up a little bit and, you know, make it sound better or whatever. Now that I feel like my mixing and mastering skills have like leveled up a little bit. Yeah, I got my performance tonight. I'm doing Pond and Break Me, I'll Break You. Last week, I had originally signed up to do Quarter Life Crisis and Pond, but there were so many people I only got to do Quarter Life Crisis, so usually what happens is whatever I don't get to do the week before, I just roll it into next week. So yeah, that's what I'm doing tonight. And I also made my announcement. So I did not announce my big announcement yet, like the big one. You know what I'm talking about. The big one. Like I've not given that information out yet for like the one on June 24th. That's all I'm gonna say. The one on June 24th, I have not announced that publicly yet. All my friends know, but that's it. However, I announced about my performance at Backwoods and Bonfires next Saturday. Well, it's this Saturday now. Why do I feel like it's Friday? I don't know. It's Monday. I announced my upcoming performance at Backwoods and Bonfires on June 3rd, and my following performance at Coast to Coast Live on June 12th. However, I've yet to announce the big one. So I'm waiting till June 1st to announce that, because I'm going to do like a whole like Pride Month thing for that announcement. Even though I'm probably not going to do it until the 2nd. I say the 1st of June, but it's going to be the 2nd because it's going to be Femboy Friday. Anyway, this is actually what I'm going to wear when I perform at Coast to Coast Live. But I also wanted to get a feel of what it feels like to wear it in public, so I'm wearing it to my performance tonight. That's like the weirdest thing. Like I do a trial run of my clothes before I actually wear it for something that's a big deal. That's probably the strangest thing that anyone's ever said. But you know, I have to be prepared for what's gonna happen. And also, I'm doing duality, so like I'm not playing it safe at all. Because I was talking and saying I had 3 songs I was deciding between for both Backwoods and Bonfires and Coast to Coast Live. I was like, am I going to do Dying to Be Alive, play it super safe? Am I going to do Pond and play it kind of safe? Or am I going to say fuck it and do duality and like be, I'm me and all, this is who I am. So that's just what I'm going to do. I mean, it's one of those things. And I'm super confident with performing it. And at the club where I perform on Monday nights, they told me, they're like, that is the one. Like, that's, you do really well with that. And I've seen the improvement from the first time you performed it to now. So that's the one. And so I'm taking that advice, and I am performing Duality, and we'll see what happens. It's gonna be interesting. And it's funny because earlier today I was mentioning how my lyrics in Duality, some of them are actually more scandalous than the lyrics in Rule 34, but you don't catch it because the way I kind of run my words together, which is the funniest thing of all. But I feel like this show goes perfect for that song too, because I always try to, being Visual K, and combining it with like experimental and hip hop. My clothes and however I do my eye makeup always coordinates with what song I'm performing. So like when I did Rule 34 a couple weeks ago, like I was literally just wearing a fucking harness. I was wearing a chest harness and this little leather like French skirt. But it just all depends on what I'm performing. So like if I'm doing one of my super serious songs that I wrote like 5 years ago, I'm not gonna be dressed in, I'm not gonna be half naked to do it. I'm gonna be dressed more conservatively, and I want to be taken seriously if I'm doing that kind of performance. Yay! Thank you for the follow. Thank you so much, Tron Cat Lady. Love you. Arigatou gozaimashita. Yeah, I always try to coordinate like what I wear with like the content that I'm performing, so that doesn't make zero sense. Because if I want to be taken seriously, I want to be taken seriously. If I'm doing Visual K porn rap, I'm gonna dress like fucking half naked. Hence today. Although this is way more clothes than I had on 2 weeks ago. If you look at my Instagram, I posted a video for my performance, and it's like, it's the real. Which is also why I was discussing, I'm like, I had to think of the perfect thing to wear for my surprise performance that I'll be announcing, the one at the end of June, because I had to think of something that was like not so shockingly gay, but also still a little gay. I had to keep it me, but I also was like, I don't want to make people just totally hate me before they even have a chance to like me. It's sad that I have to think that way. Honestly, it's really fucked up that we're still at that point where I have to hold back like who I am to an extent. But my performances on Monday nights, I can be my full self. I don't have to hold anything back, and I love it so much. It's like a taste of what it'll be like when I actually start doing my own shows. So, and I already know when I do my own concerts, it's gonna be 18 plus because there's no way anyone under 18 is ever getting in an At Chap 13 concert. No. Like, hell no. Because I say some things. So yeah, rehearsal. That's what I was supposed to be doing. Every time when I start talking about something, then I get so sidetracked. I'm like, I don't know, what was I supposed to be doing? I was supposed to be like playing the backing track and like doing a live rehearsal thing for my performance tonight, but I have not done that yet. I've kind of just been sitting and chatting. Thank you so much for the follow. I don't know how to pronounce your name, and I don't want to say it wrong. So, Jandrelune. Did I say that right? But thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Arigatou gozaimashita. Yokoso. My channel is music, chatting, randomosity, ranting, a lot of ranting, fun rants, because I say some hilarious stuff sometimes. But yeah, and like I'm drinking a drink that I mixed up. Okay, this is funny. I'm drinking a drink that I mixed up on Saturday night, but then I fell asleep before I could drink it. So it sat out all night, but then I put it in my fridge for like 3 days. And now I'm like, I don't know, not Saturday night, Thursday night. See, my days of the week are all messed up, but Thursday night, I mixed this up, fell asleep before I could drink it, put it in the fridge Friday morning, never got back to it, now I'm drinking it now. Like, and I thought it, I was like, you know what, I might die. I might die. And then the funniest reaction was when I got the first sip, I had just brushed my teeth, and it's got orange juice in it. So you know what orange juice does after you brush your teeth. So I'm just like, look like I'm gonna die, and then I'm like, nah, it tastes fine. It tastes fine. It tastes the same. I'm gonna drink it either way because I'm not throwing this out. It's just living on the edge. There you go. I got this. Thank you so much. I got two more followers. I'm so happy. I'm trying to get to 50. Especially if I could get to 50 by June, like sometime in June. I feel like that would just be, that'd be the ultimate. Like that's my goal. That is my goal, and I think I'm 6 followers away. So fingers crossed. And I don't know where I am. Where am I? Like on this music stuff. Like I don't know where it is. Okay. What was I supposed to be playing? Oh, Pond. Why did I spell it 2 different ways? Okay, so first, I will be streaming 2 hours total. So I'll be streaming for 1 more hour. And second, maybe, I might actually die from that. But no, it's literally Captain Morgan, orange juice, and grenadine. And it's like half Captain Morgan, half orange juice, and a little bit of grenadine. So I don't think it's gonna, I don't think it can kill me. I really don't. Thank you. Yeah, that would really be the only issue. I mean, the fact that the orange juice sat out all night. But like I said, there's so much fucking rum in that shit. I don't think it was able to do anything. And I also have been known to let coffee with cream sit overnight and then wake up the next morning and drink it. Oh yeah, it's literally half rum. So I think I'm okay. I think I'm entirely okay. I mean, that sounds fun. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm actually high too, so earlier when I said I was sober, I lied. I was sober in the sense that I had not drank that yet. But yeah, weed fixes everything though, so for reals. Exactly. Absolutely. Like one time I had this I like to mix Kahlua and rum chata together. I know that sounds like the sweetest abomination ever, but that's what I like to do. Bonus points if I have Filipino rum, because I'll take 1 part Kahlua, 1 part rum chata, and 1 part Filipino rum, mix it all together and drink that, and it's instant. you want to be totally blitzed out, like, drink that shit. I mixed it up for one of my friends one night, and they were like, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, just a normal Thursday night beverage for me. And what did I smoke? I have a vape pen called XJ13. I think I told you about it last time. Like, I think I told you about it like a week ago. Yeah, it's a vape pen, 90% sativa, called XJ13. I literally picked it out just because it sounds like @Jap13. And I really like it because it makes me feel really pumped and excited. And it helps me, like, creatively and stuff. So which do you got? What do you got to try? The pen that I got? For sure, absolutely. It's great. I love it. Rum chata and fireball whiskey with lemon liqueur. That sounds amazing. The only issue is I'm gluten intolerant, so if I drink whiskey, I have a severe headache the next day. And it's not a hangover headache, it's a literal gluten headache because I get the same thing if I eat pizza. So I have to stick with either rum or tequila. That's all I can drink. I can't drink whiskey, I can't drink vodka, I can't drink, what else is there? Gin. I hate gin. Like, I fucking hate gin. Like, I drank a little bit one night and I almost threw up just because it was so terrible. And I'm like, people drink this and like it? Like, that's the shit my mom drank when she was in her 20s. And I'm like, ugh, I can see why. It's so you. Whoa, hold up. Foxy, what are you talking about? Like, I feel like I need that in my life. I feel like I need that in my life. Does it taste good, though? I mean, that's fair. I'm gonna say that I could have probably totally had the wrong gin because I went to okay, so I met some Southeast Asian folks at the club back in November, and we went back to their place, and it was like some kind of after party from something, and all they had was gin and vodka, and I already knew I hated vodka, so I tasted the gin and it was disgusting and the worst thing I ever had. Like, I'd have rather had the vodka because at least I know vodka tastes like fucking rubbing alcohol. But yeah, I am a rum guy, so any rum, I don't really give a fuck. And that's why everyone's like, ew, you drink Bacardi? And I'm like, it's fucking cheap. So yeah, I drink it. But yeah, I don't really. But my favorite by far is Tanduay Gold. Filipino rum is the best thing ever. Like, it's so good. But yeah, I can't drink a lot of things because of, like, a lot of alcoholic beverages because of the gluten. Like, I can't drink beer. I don't like beer anyway. I like ciders better. So, like, I like Black Widow cider. It's really good. It's gluten-free. But mostly I just stick with rum. You know, I mix it either with orange juice and grenadine if I want something sweet, or I'd mix it with ginger ale. You know, like a dark and stormy ginger ale, ginger beer, whatever. That's pretty much what I stick with. That's super cool, though. I need to try that. See, believe it or not, I just started drinking alcohol last year. And the first beverage I ever had was a strawberry daiquiri made with 2 kinds of rum. And I was like, ooh, this is good. This is sweet. I like this. And I drank like 3 of those, and I'm like, it didn't even affect me. So I've discovered that I can drink a lot of rum and appear very sober. That is kind of dangerous. Nah, I'm a backtrack. That is very dangerous. I don't know if it's just because the way my body processes it, or if it's because I have so much caffeine in my system. But that doesn't make sense, because if I drink anything else, I'm like done. If I drink 2 beers, I am totally drunk. I have to like go to bed. Like, I have to fucking go to bed. But if I drink rum, like at my work holiday party last winter, I literally drank 11 shots of rum, and I was fine. I came home and decorated my apartment. And everyone was worried that I was gonna be the one that got you drunk, and I'm like, no, I know my limit. And I also know what to stick with, so I don't get that way. Because I don't want to be like that in public. If I do it at home by myself, that's different. Like one time in the winter, I just fucking had a party by myself. Like, I was literally just rocking out to my own music, getting drunk as fuck. And then I'm like, I wake up the next morning and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go to work today. But I don't get hungover, so that's one good thing. It's a Japanese superpower. Because you know how, like, Japanese businessmen, like, they always go out for a lot of drinks after work. Like, they get totally fucking drunk and, like, fucking wasted. And then they're right at work the next morning, and they're never hungover. It's a Japanese superpower. Also, I will be right back, and then I'm gonna try to do some of this rehearsal stuff, because I need to. I haven't rehearsed yet since, not yesterday. When did I rehearse? Friday. I rehearsed Friday. So I feel confident about these 2 songs because I've performed both of them before several times. So I feel very confident about it, but also, well, actually, Break Me, I'll Break You, I've performed 1, 2, 3 times. Pond, I've performed in front of like a 5,000 person audience, so I'm very confident with it. So I'll be good, but I will be back. I'm not gonna switch screens. Like, I'm just gonna fucking, I don't need to switch screens. For a point of reference for what I was speaking about earlier, when I say there's a shit ton of rum in it, I'm meaning this much rum goes in this drink that I mix up. Like, it is literally this much fucking rum. And now I'm gonna add orange juice up to here. So, it's literally a cup of rum. For sure. I mean, I'm pretty responsible because yeah, see, it's dangerous. That's why I wish I never started. But also, like, I feel like, I don't know. I kind of wish I never started because I went a long time without, and then I started, and now I'm like, I got some time. Because I'm late to the party, literally. I will be back. I'm going to add some stuff to this. And I do have pants on. It just looks like I don't. Yeah. But it looks so pretty. See, look at that. Look at that, how pretty it looks. That is my fucking creation. I mean, obviously not, but I tried it once and then I liked it. So I was like, this is what I'm gonna go to when I don't mix rum chata and Kahlua together. Because that's super fucking sweet when I do that. Everyone looks at me and is like, you put grenadine in orange juice? And I'm like, yeah, I like sweet things. I also love espresso martinis and white chocolate martinis, but I have them made with rum instead of vodka. I started to just freak out and be like, what's that noise? It's literally the AC, but I thought someone was attacking me. Very true. Very, very true. Yeah. You know what's weird? Like, obviously, like, alcohol ages you, tobacco ages you, whatever, but also, like, a lot of it's more genetics, I think, because in Japan, a lot of people smoke and a lot of people drink, and they don't age that fast. So I'm always like, it seems to be the melanin deficient that gets affected the most by these things. It does. It does. It does. But yeah, I will probably, after the summer, I'll probably stop drinking for a while. Not forever, but like for a while. I feel like that's a good thing to do, right? Let everything clear out. And like Okinawans never age. Like, I'm like, what? 104? Okay, I would have thought you were 64, but alright. Like, I've never actually been to Okinawa, but whenever I met someone from Okinawa, that's like, that's the interaction. That's what's going on in my brain. And I'm like, You don't age. And it's so funny because three of my favorite celebrities, they're Japanese, and they're all like 49, 50, and 52. And it's like, they look mid-30s at most. And then you see celebrities over here that are in their 50s and they've got a lot of work done, and you're like, you don't know. You know? Yeah. That is good. Yeah, that's a good way. That's a good way. Pretty much, I try to not get... So, like, some people have, like, an addictive type personality and some people don't. Like, I fortunately don't have an addictive type personality, but I have an excessive personality. So, I tend to, when I enjoy something, I tend to do it excessively, then get bored of it and stop. So, I'm seeing that that's what I'm doing with drinking. Like, I'm probably going to do it excessively this summer and then be just burnt out and be like, I don't want no more. You know? Because that seems to be how I am with a lot of stuff. The only thing I'm addicted to is caffeine. I'm so addicted to caffeine. Like, I probably drink 1,000 milligrams of caffeine every single day. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I got it on Amazon. I found it. I'm like, this is perfect. Because I originally, for my performances, I was originally gonna, I know, it sucks. But I kind of buy, what the heck was that? I don't know, I heard something. But usually I buy all my clothes from a Japanese secondhand store called Men's Closet Child. So, like, basically everything I have in my closet is secondhand Japanese brands, but they're secondhand. So it's like, instead of paying $200 for something, like, why would I pay $200 for a pair of jeans? I get them for $20 because the Japanese fashion turnover is so fast. But occasionally I'm just like, I need some performance clothes. So I usually like get them from eBay or Amazon. But I was originally gonna like just dress my normal way for my performances, but I bought this dress, like, it was a black leather dress, and I put it on and I was told, like, you should wear that for your performance. So, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to modify it a little bit. So I put like red booty shorts underneath, and I'm like, okay, it's appropriate to wear in public. And so that's how it began. I'm like, I got a whole image created now that I keep like coming up with new styles and like different things to try out, and yeah. Yeah. So, I really like this. So thank you. I'm glad you like it. I like anything with like this kind of material, and I like wearing like fishnet mesh, you know, whatever. I feel like it's underappreciated, you know? I feel like it's not just the gays that can wear this kind of stuff, you know, like anybody can. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here like super fucking gay. You know, just the little things in life. How are you doing, by the way? Yes. See, we think alike. We think alike. I am laughing at that harder than I probably should, but like, you know, you were so right. Ruining everything. Just ruining shit. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. See, that's why I thought of getting my nipples pierced, but then I was like, I wear so much fucking fishnet and mesh, that would be a nightmare. Don't listen to Cosmic. Nobody cares what he's got to say. We all do. This is a pro-gay stream. That's good. That's good. That's always very good and very needed. Very necessary. Very necessary. Okay, so it's just fishnet that doesn't work with piercings? Still, I think the only other piercing I'm gonna... Well, it doesn't look like I have any piercings, but I do have my ears pierced. I just never wear earrings because, like, it seems like every gay dude everywhere got their ears pierced for a while, and then I was just like, fuck that shit, so I stopped wearing them. Yeah. So the only other piercing I probably am gonna get is my eyebrow. And I kind of want something below the waist, but also I don't because I don't like pain. But I kind of want something. I'm like, decisions. Shall I suffer for a couple of months? But also that whole not masturbating for 3 months, like, fuck that. Not that I haven't done that before, but that was also when I was severely depressed and had zero sex drive, so it was kind of easy to not touch myself because I didn't want anyone else touching me either. I feel like my right? It's like, I don't know. Because I know someone that got their dick pierced and they didn't listen to the no masturbation rule and they jerked off after 6 weeks instead of waiting the full 12 weeks and it got infected. And this fucking idiot was just like, oh, yeah, I wasn't taking that shit out because it cost me $150, so I just kind of took care of it. OMG. I love that, though. That is totally me. That is totally me. Like, I will literally... get the shit fucked out of me, and then I will masturbate like 10 minutes later. It just adds to the overall experience, you know? But yeah, this dude, like, he's one of the types that totally lives life on the edge. And I'm like, you do realize, you know, you could have lost your dick. He's like, yeah, but I was okay, right? So there you go. They just tell you that to be dramatic. And I'm like, okay. Not a risk I'm willing to take, but alrighty then. It is so good. So good. It enhances the whole experience. But like my average is like 2 to 3 times a day. For masturbating, not sex. Sex is like maybe 2 to 3 times a month. Well, you know, the people that clean their piercings is probably the same people that actually clean their bodies. So my advice is avoid any melanin deficient folks that have genital piercings. That's just my opinion. Fortunately, this dude is Southeast Asian and he's clean as fuck, so I trust it. I trust it. Yeah. Tongue piercings gross me out. Like, I don't know why. They just do. Like, the idea of it in your mouth, I don't know, it just grosses me out. That's one I can't with. Like, I don't care if other people have it, but just not someone I'm dating, you know? Like, they do look cool, but it also grosses me out. Clit piercings terrify me. Like, they look cool, but I'm also like, that's a sensitive fucking spot. How? Exactly. The mouth is far more disgusting than the pussy or the dick. Or the ass. I don't know why. I just feel like people don't clean their mouths properly. Even people that wash their ass, I feel like they don't clean their mouth properly. And that's like a huge pet peeve of mine. And like, I had an ex-girlfriend, I had to tell her to brush her fucking teeth like every time she wanted to make out. So it was a whole thing, and I'm like, no, I don't need this in my life. Exactly. They don't. And then people think I'm weird because, like, I floss every day. I brush my teeth every time if I eat. I don't use mouthwash, honestly, because I have not found one that doesn't make me sick to my stomach. I'm working on that. I need to try the natural ones, you know, like, that's made with, like, natural shit. I think that's the trick. But yeah, like, I do all the other stuff, and it's like, other people I'm around, I'm like, are you okay? I do. I take like 20 fucking minutes in the bathroom. Like, and my friends think I'm crazy, and I'm like, I don't give a shit. There's a reason, like, I am super selective with my partners. Like, I cannot deal with that. Like, that's why I have not kissed a lot of people because I'm just grossed out by people's mouths. So I'm just like, I don't want to. No. Like, no. I'd rather suck your dick than kiss you. I don't know why, but it just seems like a better option. Okay, yeah. Like, I've heard natural stuff is just better all around anyway. It's like more natural for the whatever's going on in your mouth. Like, natural stuff's better for it because the membranes and all that stuff. Delicate skin. Fortunately, I have not had to deal with like too many gross people in my life, other than my ex-girlfriend. Like, she was a weird one. She was just no. Just no. Like, I should not have to tell you to shower or brush your teeth. Like, that should be something you naturally do, like, on your own. Which is why I was honestly, after I broke up with my first relationship, so my first relationship was with a dude, and it's the dude that I was talking about earlier, the one that eventually got his dick pierced. He did not have that when we were together. He got that in like 2015 or whatever. But when I broke up with him, I never thought I would have like another male partner ever again because men are fucking disgusting. And I can say that, like, you know, I assumed I would probably have like a non-binary partner just because I just feel like everyone's cleaner than cisgender men. And I don't mean that in an offensive way. I just feel like that's how culture is. Like, that's how something with all that shit and all that fear of being gay kind of taught men to be gross. So, unless they're gay, and for whatever fucking reason, like, gay dudes don't go after me because I look so fucking femme. So I end up always getting these fucking bi dudes or the straight dudes hitting on me, and they're just nasty as hell. And I'm like, no, get away from me. No. No. You will turn me straight. Exactly. And for whatever fucking reason, incel cis men that say they're straight are the ones that are always messaging me online. On fucking Kick, FetLife, wherever, even fucking Instagram. And I'm like, how did you get my Instagram? Like, I only use Instagram for music. I don't use it for social networking. I know, I've heard that too, and I'm like, well, you know, then yeah, I'm on Kick. It's disturbing, to say the least. The amount of ridiculous incels of men on there, I'm like, no. And also, I'm in a relationship, and they don't respect the fact that I'm in a fucking relationship. I'm like, I am not here to, like, fucking hook up. I'm just on here because, you know, meeting different people, common interests, all that shit. And it's like, they're like, no, you know, whatever. No, sorry. It's like so many. These dudes that scream the loudest how straight they are the ones that are always in my DMs. I'm like, I'm in a relationship, and they're like, do you want another one? Do you want a second one? And I'm like, no. And if I did, it wouldn't be you. And they're just, I blocked so many people, and I'm not even a blocking bitch. Like, I was the type, when I did YouTube, like, really did YouTube, I never blocked anyone. I only blocked one person one time, and that's because they said some horrible slurs that was totally uncalled for. It was beyond trolling. It was just literally the most hateful shit. And I'm like, I deleted their comment, and I'm like, stay off my channel. And then they did it again, and I deleted their comment, and I blocked them so fast. I'm like, no. I mean, honestly, yes. For sure. I get that feeling entirely. But, like, I had this one really old dude, like, begging me to meet with him. And I'm like, no. And he's like, I've got money. And I'm like, still, no. You're not, no. Like, I'm not about to be your stereotyped version of me just for money. Like, no. And I'm not opposed to any type of, like, sugar daddy, sugar mama situation. I'm all for it, but there still has to be mutual respect. You know, they still have to respect you as a person. It can't be on some fetishy shit. Which is why I refuse to interact with the unmelanated cishet men. I refuse. I mean, if they pass all the marks, I'll be friends with them, but that's it. I love that. But no, like, you gotta set boundaries, and I feel like it's everyone's choice. Like, some people are like me, and I only block in extreme circumstances, and then others are like, you know, like, you just don't have time for it, and that's totally valid. Like, everybody's different, and, like, you have the right to your own level of comfortability, and if people don't respect that, then, like, fuck them, block them, forget they exist. And the funniest thing is, like, those folks are the ones that'll still go to extremes to try to find you on another platform. Or at least that's what happened to me before. Like, I have blocked someone on one site, and then they find me on another site. I'm like, didn't I just block you? And they're like, yeah, what was happening? I couldn't message you anymore. And I'm like, because I didn't want you to message me anymore. And they're like, but I got a big dick. And I'm like, fuck, bitch, so do I. You know, like, that's supposed to mean something? Cisgender dudes are so... Too much. Especially the ones that think they're straight, but then they're in a femboy's DMs wanting that boy booty. And I'm like, you're not straight. You know that, right? Like, yeah, but you look like... And I'm like... But you're not straight, you know that, right? Yes. I hate that when they come with a new account. Like, I had this one dude that kept coming with a new account every time that I would unfriend him. Like, I didn't go so far to block him because he wasn't too bad, but also, like, I wasn't interested, you know? Like, he was trying for a whole relationship, and I'm like, I am in a relationship. I'm never going to be with you. We can be friends. That's it. And he wouldn't take that for an answer, so I just unfriended him. I'm like, okay, you know what? You go do your thing, and I'll do mine. But he kept creating accounts and, like, requesting me, and I'm like, no, go away. So I just switched to my other account because I have two Facebooks. One is my actual Facebook that uses, like, the name that I use publicly. And then the other one is a secret account using an entirely different name because I just wanted to be left alone. You know, like, I just wanted these losers to stop messaging me. And the only way I could do that is to get a whole other account under a whole other identity that they don't fucking know about. So, and I use that account exclusively now for Facebook because I just can't with that. And also my other account was banned so many times. Like, I got banned on Facebook for like 30 days for calling someone rude. And I'm like, how is that bullying and harassment? I told them that they were rude because they used a slur on me. Then they deleted it. It's like they used a slur on me and then they deleted it. And I'm like, and I called them rude. That is like the minimum that I could have said to them, but yet I got banned for 30 days. Forget it. I'm on a different account. And the funniest thing is, like, on my new account, like, I've said way worse to someone and not been banned. I'm like, you just don't like the fact that my original account was in kanji, and you're like, who the fuck is this foreigner? Banned. You know, like, that's how I felt. And TikTok. Oh, this is a whole other rant. TikTok deleted my video because I was using copyrighted music, and it's my music, and I'm the one that copyrighted it. And they have no option to put in that it's my work. How is that fair? So, like, I ran into an issue with Amazon a year ago because I was playing my own music on stream and Amazon flagged me as copyright infringement. But I'm contacting Amazon and I'm like, hey, I'm playing this music at Job 13. I'm at Job 13. It is my music. I released that. I copyrighted it. And Amazon was like, oh, okay, so you get the verified badge. And I'm like, cool. Same as Spotify. Like Spotify, I got verified immediately. But TikTok, like every time I post a video, if it has my music in it, like live, like it's fine as long as I add it from the little list, like where you add music. Like I can do that, but I cannot perform my own music live and record it and put it on TikTok because I'll be flagged for copyright infringement. I'm like, there should be an option for me to say, this is my music though. Yes, it's copyrighted by me, bitch. What the heck? And it's just ridiculous. I'm like, or like earlier I was ranting about how the unmelanated folks like to complain about my stage name. They're like, oh, you're not supposed to say that. And I'm like, bitch, who are you to tell me what to say? You're the one that made it a slur, so why are you uncomfortable? Why does that make you uncomfortable? Because Japanese folks don't take it as, you know, what you tried to make it be. It's like, why are you uncomfortable about saying it? Like, nobody else is uncomfortable about saying it. It's like, they're uncomfortable for a reason. It's like, they're still on that internment shit. Like, it makes you uncomfortable because of my comfortability. That's what it is. You're uncomfortable because I'm comfortable. It's a paradox. There's so many things. Like, I had to change my entire... This is gonna be some etchy shit, but... So I have a Pornhub account, right? Like a models account, like a Pornhub models account. Please don't ban me for saying that, Twitch, please. Like, I'm just stating facts. So one of my After Dark contents is this. And they would not let me use my name. And I'm like, it's fucking copyrighted. This is what I go by. This is my stage name. And they're like, you can't use that. It's racist. And I'm like, what? No. I can say it, first off. Second off, it's only racist because you made it racist. And third off, it's my fucking stage name. I am Japanese. I've had this stage name since 2011, but you're telling me what I can and can't do and say. You know, that seems kind of racist to me. So I had to change my entire persona, and I'm like, this is not, no. Even fucking OnlyFans recognizes my stage name. And I'm like, so stupid. It's so stupid. I love you, Foxy. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It's been super fun. This has been super fun. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out. I love you. Have a good night. I will definitely see you later, either on Cosmic Stream or on mine, or on yours. Who knows? Never know what might happen. So now it's time to actually rehearse, because that's what I was supposed to do 2 hours ago. I'm gonna start this over. Got my hair intense copper and my eyes on fleek. Visual aesthetic when I walk down the street. Silver lenses got you summer when I eyes me. Line is so black, you know that on the sheet. Pick it all day, even when I'm on break. Don't even gotta try, I still look great. Say my hair color fake, dude, don't doubt it. Say my eye color change, what about it? Say I'm trying to be like Duke, come off it. Or come on it. Say my hair color fake, dude, don't doubt it. Say my eye color change, what about it? Say I'm trying to be like Duke, come off it. Or come on it. Got my tight leather pants on, even though it's hot. Fucking changing stripes, yeah, my clothes they weigh a lot. Making for my freaky self, I own my seat. Not a loser now, shoes higher than my dreams. I make noise when I walk, but I got it on lock. I hear a lot of talk, but I know what they want. Say my hair color fake, but don't doubt it. Say my eye color change, what about it? Say I'm trying to be like, but get off it. Or get on it. Say my hair color fake, but don't doubt it. Say my eye color change, what about it? Say I'm trying to be like, but get off it. Or get on it. Little gully boy take on the internet. Bitch, I own them all. Kawaii Asian boy who break the internet. Do upon them all. Don't question it, I got my skills. I'll take over this ain't no drill. Boom me up or shut you down. 10 years strong, I got my crown. Your favorite troll is on the bottom, living for the laws. I ain't your bottom. Say my hair color fake, but don't doubt it. Say my eye color change, what about it? Say I'm trying to be like, bitch, get off it. Or get on it. Say I'll never get there, but don't doubt it. Say my style too out there, what about it? I'm just living my truth, so get off it. Or get on it. Say my hair color fake, dude, don't doubt it. Say my eye color change, what about it? Say I'm trying to be like, dude, come off it. Or come on it. Say I'll never get there, dude, don't doubt it. Say my style too out there, what about it? Say I'm just living my truth, so get off it. Or come on it. I totally fucked that last line up. I take full credibility for that. I take full credibility for entirely fucking up the last line. Like, who fucks up the last line? Who am I? Let's try it again. Got my hair intense copper and my eyes on fleek. Visual aesthetic when I walk down the street. Silver lenses got you summer when I ask me. Line is so black, yeah, nothing on the sheet. Think it all day, even when I'm on break. Don't even gotta try, I still look great. Say my hair color fake, but don't doubt it. Say my eye color change, what about it? Say I'm trying to be like, bitch, get off it. Or get on it. Say my hair color fake, but don't doubt it. Say my eye color change, what about it? Say I'm trying to be like, bitch, get off it. Or get on it. Got my tight leather pants on, even though it's hot. Fucking changing stripes, yeah, my clothes are weigh a lot. Make room for my freaky self, I earn my seat. Not a loser now, shoes higher than the dreams. I make noise when I walk, but I got it on lock. I hear a lot of talk, but I know what they want. Say my hair color fake, dude, don't doubt it. Say my eye color change, what about it? Say I'm trying to be like, dude, come off it. Or come on it. Say my hair color fake, dude, don't doubt it. Say my eye color change, what about it? Say I'm trying to be like, dude, come off it. Or come on it. Little girly boy check on the internet. Bitch, I own them all. Kawaii Asian boy who break the internet. Dude, I pound them all. Don't question it, I got my skills. I still take over, this ain't no drill. Build me up, I'll shut you down. 10 years strong, I got my crown. Your favorite troll is on the bottom, living for the laws. I ain't your bottom. Say my hair color fake, but don't doubt it. Say my eye color change, what about it? Say I'm trying to be like, but get off it. Or get on it. Say I'll never get there, but don't doubt it. Say my style too out there, what about it? I'm just living my truth, so get off it. or get on it. Say my hair color fade, dude, don't doubt it. Say my eye color change, what about it? Say I'm trying to be like, dude, come off it, or come on it. Say I'll never get there, dude, don't doubt it. Say my style too out there, what about it? I'm just living my truth, so come off it, or come on it.
Here we go.
And yes, that innuendo is every bit what it sounds like. That is every bit what it sounds like. I kind of want... Okay, so I'll be right back. I have to go to the bathroom. And I will be back, and I will rehearse my second song, maybe. Okay, so I'm back. I'm going to be ending this in probably like 5 minutes, but we shall see. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But this is the shirt that I'm also wearing for my Coast to Coast live performance, so I'm super excited. But I feel it's pretty tame compared to what I wore for that Rule 34 performance. And I did decide, in fact, to do duality for my both the Backwoods and Bonfires and Coast to Coast performances. So I'm super excited for that. And I will send you, hey, do you want me to send you the playlist for the songs that I'm doing for the surprise performance that I haven't announced yet officially on my platforms? The 5 songs that I'll be performing on June 24th. Okay, yeah, I'll send it to you. I feel like it flows together because I tried to put it in an order that made sense. Like everything I do, I always I try to do stuff that goes together, kinda. Although tonight I'm doing Pond and Break Me, I'll Break You, and those two don't go together at all. But usually I try to correlate my songs together somewhat. But other times it's just like I'm doing Pond tonight because I didn't get to last week, and then If I have time to do 2, I might not. The last couple of weeks, I've only done 1 because there's been so many people performing, and I love that. So, you know, I'm okay with it. And I was talking earlier, I was like, when I have my own concerts, like an actual fucking at Jap 13 concert, there's gonna be such a fucking age limit on that. It's definitely like 18 plus because I am not gonna hold anything back. It's like I am not gonna hold anything back when it's my own headliner show. It's gonna be fucking IRL hentai in music form. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Just the idea of just having my own taste of like creating my like set list and everything is amazing. And I just can't help but think like if I was like planning my own shows, it would be so fucking fun. It would be so much fun. Like anybody that I would have work with me, it's like I just say, hey, you're gonna have the most fun of your fucking life. So, you know, join me on this thing. History is being made. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's like I match up outfits that are so fucking random, but they go together. Like this shit goes together. Like this shit goes together. Just because I put it together that way. I'm good at that. I am good at that. But yeah, it's 10:10 right now. And I am supposed to do like a final private rehearsal, like when I get off here and then head out. So I'm gonna end this in like 2 minutes because it's time. Thank you so much. I think it was a good one. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. And I got 2 more followers. I'm 6 away from getting the 50, so I can be affiliate, and that would be like the best thing ever. Because I'm coming up on streaming for almost 1 year. I know I don't stream like predictably. I stream about, my goal is to try to do 2 times a week, or at least once a week. And now that I have a job where I'm not perpetually exhausted, I'm hoping, that is true, very true. That's why I don't stream every day, because I feel like, with music and stuff, it's different than gaming. And it's like, I feel if you do it every day, it's like, it just wears it out. Whereas if you do it once or twice a week, it's like a treat. Especially doing my Femboy Friday thing. Oh, I also bought a really awesome t-shirt I gotta show you. I mean, it didn't arrive yet, but I gotta show you this. It's so fucking good. I'm like, this is perfect. This is so perfect. So perfect. Yeah. You had a good stream too. I really enjoyed it. I watched almost the entire thing until I had to just look because I was doing mine. Oh, before you go, before I go, so before you go, that made 0 sense. I am going to play the raw vocal for Femboy World. I played it earlier, but you guys weren't here yet, so I'm gonna play it now as my like outro, I guess. It's just a raw vocal. It's like a down-tempo VK hip-hop crossover. It's gonna be amazing because I'm gonna be working with a professional production studio for this one, and it's gonna be amazing. But I'm gonna play it what I've got, you know, right now, just like the vibe that I'm going for when I find it. And then we will end this, and I will head to my performance. I think this is it. I'm gonna tone it up because it's okay. That's just literally something I've been working on for a June release. But I gotta mix and master it and fucking do the music and everything. Professionally, surprisingly. You don't hear anything? That's weird. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. I might have it. I don't know. It's like says it's playing. So wait. Is there anything? Okay, wait. That's weird. Alright, let's see. All my stuff is turned up. That's weird. Okay. I don't really have time to like mess around with it. I'll just send it to you privately because yeah, I don't have time. I don't have time to figure out what's going on. So I'm terrible at this app. Software, whatever. Like, I'm still learning Streamlabs, so, you know, it's like, when something isn't working, I'm just like, oh, whoa, kitten, what do you mean? I'm confused. But yeah, I will send it to you privately, and thank you for joining me, thank you for the raid, and to everyone else, follow me on all my social media. It is @Jeff13 on everything. Yes, you can say it, and if it makes you feel uncomfortable, then what the fuck? Why the fuck does it make you feel uncomfortable? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my stream. Please follow if you liked it, and until next time, stay unique, and @Jeff13 out.